Hey guys, welcome back to Everyday Finance. On today's video, we're going to be talking about how to retire by age 30. Just to go ahead and get this out of the way, when I say retire, I don't mean that you necessarily have to be done working, but only that you'd be financially independent from your job. Being financially independent means that you have enough money invested that you could live off the income from your investments. If you're interested in learning how to invest, we have a playlist on investing for beginners. I'll go ahead and link it at the end of this video so that you don't have to go searching for it. If you don't believe that it's possible to retire by age 30, stay tuned because in this video, I'm going to show you how it is possible with an example of how you could do it starting in your early 20s. Welcome back. My name is Kellen. On this channel, we bring you new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on topics of financial independence, investing, budgeting, and savings. If you're new here, consider subscribing below so you never miss a new episode. Now, in our example today, Bob is interested in becoming financially independent by the age of 30. Before we go into his story, let's learn a little bit more about Bob. He's 22 years old, just graduated from college with a mechanical engineering degree. Now, his parents weren't able to pay for his entire school, but with working during the year part-time and working during the summers full-time, he was able to graduate school with no debt. Throughout his college years, Bob lived in an apartment with the same roommates. Now that he has graduated college, he's ready to get his first job. He lands an entry-level engineering job, making an industry average of $58,000 a year. Now, Bob's really excited because he finally landed his big boy job and it comes with great benefits as well. His parents always told him growing up that if he was to make wise financial decisions early on, his financial future would be very bright. If you're interested in learning how to retire early and become financially independent, leave me a like below. It really does help me know that you guys are getting value out of the content. It also helps YouTube know that this is good content and to share it with other people. Bob made two very wise decisions his first year out of college. He didn't go out and buy a brand new car. He had a really good 5-year-old car that was even better because he had just paid it off last year. Second thing is, he didn't go out and get a new place of his own. He realized that his living situation with his roommates was ideal, that he could benefit from having the super low rent, and with his new engineering job, he was going to be so busy at work, he wasn't even going to be around that much anyway. Now, with Bob's $58,000 first year salary, after taxes, he was bringing home right at about $50,000 a year. He was able to live super frugal just like he did in college. His expenses during college were about $2,000 a month. $300 for his portion of the rent, no car payment. He spent on average between $250 to $500 a month on food and entertainment. He was easily able to live on $2,000 a month. Since he graduated is working his big boy job now, he figures he can add in an extra $80 to $100 a month to up his lifestyle just a little bit. With keeping his expenses super low, he realizes that he can save $25,000 per year. That's 50% of his take-home pay. He realizes that by keeping his expenses low, he's not giving in to the lifestyle creep of getting his new job, and he's not inflating his expenses up to his new income limit. If he continues to do this, he's going to be very wealthy one day. Before he starts investing, he realizes that he needs a little bit of money in savings. He wants to shoot for $3,000 worth of savings. He's able to do this within his first month of working. Bob is not that interested in finance. He just knows he doesn't want to have to research a bunch of stocks. He really wants his investments to be as passive as they possibly can. So for that reason, he decides to go with an index fund. He's going to take the strategy that he's going to invest as much as he can, as often as he can, to build wealth as fast as he can. The truth about financial independence is that everybody's journey is different. Everyone has different starting points and different income and expenses. Also, everyone has a different end financial goal in mind. Depending on the level of expenses that someone has will determine the amount of portfolio that they need to save up for. In our example today, Bob started at age 22 and was able to achieve a light version of financial independence by age 30. Now you can see that Bob started at age 22 with a salary of $58,000. He was able to save $25,000 a year, which amounted to about a 43% savings rate from his gross income. You can see that he almost hits a $100,000 portfolio in 3 years. Once he hits the $100,000 mark, it really does begin to pick up steam very quickly. Every year when he gets a salary raise, instead of inflating his lifestyle, he puts 100% of that towards his savings goals for early retirement. This schedule does not include any employer's match or bonuses or any other windfalls that he could have over the course of his working career. Bob's excited about becoming financially independent, but he's not necessarily interested in quitting work early. He wants to take advantage of having more flexibility with his job, so maybe he can work reduced hours, a more flexible schedule. Notice that when he reaches around age 33 or 34, his account is growing faster through the 8% growth than it is from him contributing to his account. By age 30, his portfolio has grown to over $500,000, and if you account a 4% withdrawal rate, that would give him $20,000 a year. If he keeps this up until age 40, he's gonna have almost $2.4 million. Now, since he started working as an engineer, he's been living on just over $25,000 per year. He has almost reached his full FI number. Sometimes in the fire community, it's referred to as barista fire. If he retired at the age of 40, he would have almost $100,000 of annual income without touching his principal of his portfolio. That would just be living on the 4% of his portfolio. If you guys enjoyed the video today, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a new video from us. And hit that like button to let me know that you guys enjoyed this style of content, and also that YouTube will share it with more people. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next video.